got the X, I got the X. Maybe you thought you won, but I'm still undefeated.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today. Just before this video starts, I just want to say, if any of you guys are looking to buy any cheap, reliable, and safe Rocket League items, whether it's a painted boost, a painted wheel, a mystery decal, Game7Power.com has anything you could want. Be sure to check it out. Use code XYZ on your checkout to get a discount.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm XYZ here, and we're back again with another Market Predictions Monday. This one is a bit of an interesting one because we're going to be looking at prices and what are the predictions of the experts after the new crate release and the new items inside, and if those items are going to affect our current items that are going up and going down a ton right now. But let's jump straight into it. Okay guys, so first we're going to be starting off the topic with white Zombas. Now, as you guys know, in the latest crate, in the Triumph crate, there was the release of painted hypnotic wheels. Now, if you guys haven't seen the white painted hypnotic wheels, I'll try to put up a picture of them right here. But the white painted hypnotic wheels look very clean and they're very interesting, and people are saying that they could become the next white Zomba. Now, I feel they're just going to be one of those like exotic wheels where they're worth like maybe 20, 30 keys. I don't feel they're going to be worth a ton, but with these brand new titanium white wheels, and there's a lot of like people liking them, I wouldn't be surprised if the white Zomba is affected by this. Now, I'm going to start off by asking what the experts said. Now, to start it all off, Hound and Ginstream had both believed that titanium white Zombas would stay relatively the same. They felt that the new white hypnotic wheels aren't going to affect the white Zombas that much, and it isn't going to make that much of an increase or a decrease. But Mr. Guy believed that the titanium white Zombas are actually going to be at a slight increase because after this new wheel, he feels that the white Zombas, you know, they're older, they're still, people aren't opening as many Player's Choice crates and CC4 crates, and I mean, as the prices for those crates go up, like if you guys go and check, you can only get like 4 or 5 of those crates per key normally when you're buying, so it's much harder to get painted white Zombas anymore. So he feels that as they're getting older, they may eventually retire. He feels they're gonna be at a slight increase. Now, however, I disagree with these guys. I feel like with the new white hypnotic wheel, with the amount of hype around it, I feel the titanium white Zomba could take a small drop. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a slight decrease. I'm just feeling like the white hypnotic looks really clean, and I mean, it's definitely gonna be a wheel that's up there. Like, I feel it's kind of like White Draco, kind of, or maybe a little bit below White Draco, like that kind of pricing, because it's actually got a lot of hype around it and a lot of people actually like it. And just a small plug, I will be trying to start a weekly or bi-weekly series of I'm starting a new Nothing to Something. I'm doing a Nothing to Striker white hypnotic wheels because a lot of you guys have been asking for a brand new Nothing to Something series, and I figured, you know what, why not start it with a bang and go for a Striker white hypnotic wheel? Because honestly, I'm going to be trying to get one of these wheels myself for my personal collection because they look pretty cool. And I figured, you know what, why not? It would be a cool item to have. So why not do a Nothing to Something for it? So that will be coming out probably within the next 2 weeks. I can't guarantee anything for sure, but I'm going to be starting out on the trades on it soon. But let's jump on over. Next, we're going to be talking about the White Samurai. Now, as you guys know, the Titanium White Samurai is the brand new import item. I'll try and put a picture up there of what it looks like. And I mean, it looks pretty cool. Like, I'm not going to lie, the Samurai looks really clean. I know I kind of gave it a little bit of hate in my Triumph crate video the other day. I gave it a little bit of hate because it does look like they just kind of mixed 2 old cars. But I'm not saying it's a bad car. It's a good car. I feel like a White Samurai would be pretty cool to have. Maybe when it drops in price if it drops in price after the hype, it kind of dies around it. You know, I might pick one up. We'll have to see. But Hound, Mr. Guy, Ginstream, and myself had all said that the White Samurai will be at a slight decrease because it is a newer item. You know, it's kind of like, it's got a bunch of hype around it. It's kind of going to die a little in price. You know, we can't really trust too much of the hype and the overpricing of it right now. So everybody feels it's going to be at a slight decrease because, you know, almost every item you drop from a new crate, it always slowly decreases in value, and there's nothing really you can do to help that. Okay guys, so next we're going to be talking about the Heatwave and the Bubbly, because as you guys know, there's been a new mystery decal called the Dissolver. Now, as you guys may know, the Dissolver looks a lot like Bubbly, it looks a lot like Parallax, it looks a lot like, it's got like Heatwave effects to it, but just not on the corners of the car, on more of the inside of the car. So, I mean, it kind of looks like a mix and a breed between like a few older mystery decals, and I mean, people have been saying it looks pretty cool, but I feel like it looks closest to like a Bubbly and a Heatwave mixed together. So we're going to be getting the predictions on Heatwave right now of what the experts think is going to happen to Heatwave with the brand new mystery decal. Now, Hound and Ginstream had both said Heatwave will be at a slight decrease. They feel it might drop 1 or 2 keys because with a brand new mystery decal, the hype around the Heatwave is going to disappear for a little while. Dissolvers have been selling for 100 plus keys since they dropped, and I mean, RL Insider marked them at 55 to 68, and my friend was laughing about that because RL Insider put them at like 55 to 68 keys. I even have screenshots of it, and he was selling them. He was literally buying them for like 60 keys, selling them instantly to people for like 100 keys. And he was profiting like 40 keys off this just because RL Insider was pricing them so low. And they were like, I don't know why they were pricing them so low. But next, we have Mr. Guy and myself that believe Heatwave will kind of stay relatively the same. Because, I mean, it might drop like 1 key at first, like it always does when a new crate drops. But the Dissolver isn't like a super clean decal. It isn't the best of the best, so he feels like Heatwave's kind of going to stay the same over time, and I do too. Okay guys, next we're going to be talking about the Bubbly, because Bubbly is probably the most similar mystery decal to the Dissolver. And with this new Dissolver being released, Bubbly looks very similar to it, so now Bubbly has some competition. It's just, instead of bubbles, it's just a little like flame effect on the Dissolver. And I mean, that's the only difference really it has. It has kind of the same color scheme of like the front half of the car is one color, while the back half of the car is the other color. And then there's just the bubbles in the middle, or the flame effects in the middle for the Dissolver. So the Bubbly looks very similar to the Dissolver is what I'm trying to say. And with the Dissolver being released, there's more competition for it. So literally everyone, Hound, Mr. Guy, Ginstream, and I all believe that Bubbly is going to be at a slight decrease. You know, it kind of looks like too similar to the Dissolver, and it's just going to drop a little bit. I mean, if you guys have a Bubbly, it might only drop like 1 or 2 keys, but we just feel it's going to be a small decrease. Like, you know, not too much, but we feel the Dissolver is going to knock it down a little bit. Okay guys, we're going to wrap it up by talking about the Crimson and the Sky Blue Octanes. Now, I don't know how much you guys have been able to, like, if you guys have been watching the market, but when the update dropped, RL Insider immediately began dropping their prices for like no reason. Like, Crimson Octane was still selling for like 5 keys above their listed price. Like, people were selling them for 5 keys above their listed price all the time, and I was watching some of them sell because I went to buy one, and the guy had said he already sold it, and he was asking 5 keys above the RL Insider price, and it was the cheapest one I could find. And literally, RL Insider started dropping their prices for almost all of the Octanes a ton, and that caused people to start panic selling. And the panic selling created an exponential decrease in price, where when some people started to panic sell, it would drop the price even more because they'd undercut the price by like 1 key just so they could sell theirs fast. But then more people started getting scared, and they undercut the price by 1 key so they could sell theirs and try and get rid of it because they felt that the prices were crashing. But the thing is, this wouldn't have happened if people hadn't started like panic selling and just going crazy about this, because the Octane prices have gotten so cheap right now. And I mean, I feel that I'm not even going to talk about it because RL Insider was dropping the price 5 keys below what they were actually selling for. And I mean, you guys can take that for what it is, but I mean, RL Insider started to drop the prices for no reason. Like, I was watching the market and people were still selling them steady. And then I was watching RL Insider. My friend messaged me, he's like, hey, why is RL Insider dropping the price like 3-4 keys, and I'm like, wait, what do you mean? And they just started dropping the price, and then people started dropping their prices like 30 minutes, an hour later, because they were getting scared. They thought that the prices were actually dropping. Same with the dissolver. They dropped the dissolver prices like by 40 keys from what it was easily selling for. And I mean, it's just, take it for what it is, guys. RL Insider for the dissolver, they were marking the price 40 keys below what it was easily selling for. They were marking Octane prices 5 keys below what they were easily selling for. You guys can take that for what it is. I'm not gonna get into anything. I've already had a few of Sajuk's workers come at me and start insulting me and saying, oh, they never manipulate the prices at all. I'd just like to say, guys, 5 people joined their Discord server the other day and just asked questions about the Octane pricing. They didn't mention manipulation at all. They just asked questions about the Octane pricing. They got banned instantly. I went and joined the RL Insider Discord the other day. I didn't even comment on any of the things. I got banned within the first hour for absolutely no reason. So, I mean, take that for what it is, guys. But RL Insider started dropping the prices a ton before they had even, like, done anything. Like, the prices were steady, and then RL Insider started dropping the prices. People started panic selling. So the Crimson and Sky Blue Octanes, like, crashed a ton right now. But I feel once people stop panic selling, the prices are going to start going back up, because once people stop panic selling and stop trying to quick sell, the prices are going to start stabilizing, and once people start to buy back now that they're cheaper, they're going to start bringing the price back up. So I feel right now it's kind of going to stay relatively the same, because a lot of the panic selling has stopped recently over the past like 24 hours. Jinstream believes the same thing as me. He feels that Octanes are going to stay relatively the same. Same does Hound. He feels that the Octanes are going to stay relatively the same for right now, because they've been panic sold a ton and dropped a ton right now. And then Mr. Guy also had said that he believed that they're going to be still decreasing still, because he thinks that there might be more panic selling. RL Insider might drop the prices even more. Who knows? But I mean, I'm just telling you now, guys, RL Insider is run by a team of people who control the prices. It's their website. They can do whatever they want on it. They have the power to put on whatever prices. Just because they say a price is a certain thing doesn't mean it's actually them. That is their speculation and what they believe the pricing is. You guys trust their pricing. So it's not that RL Insider controls pricing. I'm not saying that you guys have to trust them. I'm just saying, next time you guys go on RL Insider, take it with a grain of salt. Remember that these aren't prices. These are what people say prices are. You don't have to trust them. You don't have to believe them. These aren't the actual prices. Sure, they could be accurate, but take it with a grain of salt that these are what people are saying the prices are. And it's run by a trader. Just remember that. A trader. Okay, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed. Just a reminder, I am going to be starting my Nothing to Striker White Hypnotic series soon. I hope you guys tune in for that. I will hopefully have the first episode within the next 2 weeks. I'm not going to promise anything because I still got track season going on, but as soon as track season is done in about a month or two, I will definitely be going really hard on YouTube. I'll be starting grinding on trading a ton. I'll start some other series soon. I'm working on a secret project right now. That's going to be a new series soon, hopefully. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope if this helps you and helps you guys make good investments or sell some of your items before they possibly drop, I hope this helps you. If it does, please leave a like down below. It means the world to me, all the support you guys have been giving me. If you guys want to tune in to see this next week or my crate opening videos every Wednesday, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on the notifications so you know as soon as my next video goes up. Thank you all for watching. Peace out.